same people.
That chicken thing, man.
The chicken.
You know, chicken is just not something that black people enjoy. You name me one group of people that don't like a yard bird.
Yes. Okay. Are these the same people? I think it's the same people.
Kanye West is invited to the cookout.
Yeah, bro. He made some music that be in the cookout, bro. He has to be. He wild. He be saying some shit, bro. You got. Hold on. You ain't God. You ain't God. You know what I'm saying? He said slavery was a choice. Like, you won't like. I don't know. You. But some of the songs that you got be in the cookout. Like, it be there, bro. It be there. So I will have to say, you make some good music. But you be saying some wild shit, bro. As long as you don't talk, bro, you good. As long as you...
Wait.
So wrong, man.
I told you I was leaving you this
Things have not
time.
changed. They might have got worse. Let's just be honest.
Well, yeah.
Are these the
last
same
time I
questions?
Agree, because I was like, he's just the crazy drunk uncle, but now he's a little too disruptive. I don't want him at my cookout.
I mean, granted, he's got a lot of things he's going through, so I'm not expecting him to change anything right now. But right now, he's just still. He's
Yeah, this
like,
man going
they're coming.
crazy, yeah.
I'm doubling down again. He's misunderstood. People like Kanye are
He's not
creative.
misunderstood, bro. He just
Creative
wild.
speech.
Like, I don't think that he's so creative and that his words are being misinterpreted. Like, he's making very specific phrases. Like, black people chose to be slaves. That's
Yeah, bro. What I just say, bro, like that. He wild for that.
completely untrue, and in my opinion, that's just unacceptable.
But I think that's people misunderstanding what he's saying. And let's be real, like nobody, including Kanye, doesn't think that like people got in line to get shackled to be a slave. This is part of the problem. The media cut off kind of like the overall like meaning of what he's trying to say. People were angry that he was Republican or that he was voting for Trump. And what he was basically saying is, don't be a slave to like the Democratic Party. I think there's an identity politics issue in the black community. You're not allowed to think freely, and he is, to me, another member of my community, and I want.
Y'all hear that little popping? Is that him like with his jacket going clink 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 like clink 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 clink? Like I hear a little pop.
My cookout.
Invite him over your house then. For a barbecue.
Yeah, Kanye West. Invited.
Would you let Kanye teach your children?
Oh no.
I think Kanye
Nah.
West is.
But there's a lot of people at a cookout that I wouldn't let. What, bro? That's not the question. That's not the question. There's a lot of people that even at family reunions, nah, you ain't nah.
Not a bad person.
I ain't saying he's a bad person.
I'm not saying he's a bad person.
I'm not saying he's a bad person
This has
either.
nothing to do about him as a person.
But I wouldn't let the Grand Wizard give my children a history lesson.
What we get 30 seconds? Okay, Jubilee, get your money, bro.
I call it
Get your money, bro.
I don't think so.
You know what's crazy?
The rules.
I seen that song. Gotta see it again.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Definitely
I have-
invited, bro.
Loved ones and friends and family who are
Definitely
part
invited,
of the
bro.
queer community, and I have friends who are trans, and talking to
Ah,
them especially,
but
and just sort of like his comments in general about trans people, it has kind of rubbed me the wrong way, which is like, it sucks because I really did love Chappelle's show. I loved a lot of his stand-up specials, but like over the years, it's just like, okay, well now I'm seeing it through a different.
see about that, bro. But I'm not getting too much into it, but I could have sworn that it was on one of his specials that he said he, not saying he don't like the community and stuff like that. Like, unless I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know. But as far as that, I thought it was he was saying like he definitely is with the, you know what I'm saying, the time. I mean, he definitely is with, you know, LGBTQ, and you know what I'm saying, supportive, everything like that. He was just upset on the, I guess the progress that they have compared to us black people. You know what I'm saying? Like just us in general. You know what I'm saying? Like it took us. It's still taking us not to get shot by the police. and it took us hundreds of years to get our own month, but yeah, you know what I'm saying, they I guess I heard like he's mad more on the progress of what they have than just, you know what I'm saying, the group itself and the support that everybody's giving them and not us, and he's mad about that. But again, I could be wrong, so if I am, just let me know. But that's one to say about that though.
Different lens because other people are bringing things to light that I probably wasn't thinking about when I watched it.
I'm a big Dave Chappelle. I love comedy. He was trying to navigate a very, very narrow channel. And I think he did it quite well. I mean, because he's a comedian. You know, they're there to push the boundaries of funny. And at the same time, what you were saying, you got to be careful. So I agree with you on that. But after hearing Chappelle explain, you just saw when he was on stage after he did the closer.
Yeah,
he was
he came back.
Yeah, after hearing, I don't think he even had any malice in his heart.
I think we need to learn how to not apologize for people because of their historical importance. Just because I love the Chappelle Show doesn't mean I'm gonna stand up for the closer. Like, it's not always just a joke, because it might be just a joke to you. It's not just a joke to that person who just got murdered.
Whoa, 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 huh?
Their historical importance. Just because I love the Chappelle Show doesn't mean I'm gonna stand up for the closer. Like, it's not always just a joke, because it might be just a joke to you. It's not just a joke to that person who just got murdered.
Who just got? Well, they're dead, so it's not for them, obviously. Let me stop. But like, I'm confused on that whole notion. She said it's a joke for you, but it's not a joke on who just got murdered, bro. Okay, maybe I'm missing something right there. Ooh.
Black people are more homophobic than other races.
Nah. I don't think so, because wasn't it a black person? Let me get this right. Wasn't it a black person who created drag to begin with, bro? Let me see. Who invented drag? Well, that because they invented doesn't mean, like, you know. The first person was born in slavery. Who was in the 18th? Yeah, right. Let me just search this person just to make sure that it is a person of color. Yeah. Yeah, so it is a person of. So I don't think so. Especially nowadays, I don't think so. I think we became way more accepted than most. You know, feel me? So yeah, I don't think so.
So I'm gonna say this: I'm an avid golfer, right? So a lot of my friends who I play golf with are white. They say some stuff too when it comes to it. So that's why I was like, I gotta come with somewhat disagree, but. You know, I only can speak for our community. We are a little rough on the LGBTQ community. So,
Why do you guys think this prompt is asked?
Because there's a lot of rappers who say homophobic stuff all the time.
Yeah, and the black church, I think religion plays a big part of.
Religion plays the biggest part. The biggest part.
But it's not just the black church.
America would be better off if only black people voted.
No. If only black people voted, you know how many races we just threw out the window? Are you? Now, I know the big history of us, you know, black people only being counted as 1/3 of human, or I guess, you know, 1/3 of a vote per se when it came to voting and whatnot, but like, what does your race even have to do with voting to be? Like that part, I get, you feel me, that part, but like in general, what does your race even have to do with voting? Like, it's all about the mindset, really. 100%.
I think our votes would pretty much reflect what would be good for the outcome of America.
Even for the LGBTQ community?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe so.
I'm not saying
These
you're wrong.
guys'
I'm just
questions.
asking things that are just within our own community that we don't all agree on.
That's a good question. I
Yeah.
think the majority of us will actually be for equal rights. Black people know what it's like to be discriminated.
On
I think
folks.
anytime you have a
On
homogenous
folks.
group that's making decisions, you're inevitably going to have problems. So
Give me a second, bro, cause I just want to see something. No, not you. I gotta testify. Come and spit spot looking extra fly. Oh, you're not gonna let me do it? I can't do it right now because what am I streaming? I was trying to make myself look a little lighter, bro. I can do it over here, bro. Don't worry. I can do it. I'm saying throw a little shine over there. Oh, shiggity. Throw a little shine over here. I'm cool, right? That's kind of even. Alright, I'm cool. Alright, let's just make sure.
like, I think it might start off with this idealist, way of like, yes, let's vote for things that are going to make everybody happy, but eventually, like, power just corrupts people. So if we're the only ones voting, we're going to start to do stuff that advantages us, especially given our history here.
Black people can be racist.
I know this is hot. This is hot. You feel me? We're gonna turn you off real quick. I know this is hot. Like hot, you feel me? Let me keep it on. And I know people like black people can't be racist. Like black people, they can be racist. We can be racist, bro. That because we can be racist towards. If you say a black and white, yeah, we can definitely be racist. But that's the first thing people think of is a black and white, bro. But like, what if like it's a black to like Indian? You feel me? That's not racist. Like I feel like that's 100% racist. That's 100% racist. Oops. Really?
I think somebody told me about how like racism exists within this space of power, and like you have to look at it in terms of racism comes from having the power for your ideals to actually cause harm to other people or disadvantage other people. And so most of the time, a racist black person doesn't have enough power to harm somebody that they're racist against.
And what type? Whoa! In what type of way? Like, are we talking like? If we talking like words? Hell yeah, we be racist. Huh? Like,
Are you saying there aren't black people who can hire and fire people?
No.
Well, I hire and fire people all the time.
What's power to you then?
Racism is a specific type of prejudice. That everyone can be prejudiced.
Can a Chinese person be racist?
In China, yes.
How about here?
In America, I think in America it's a predominantly white ran society. So I think as a racial oppression
So
system,
a Chinese person cannot be racist to black people in the United States.
I think they can be prejudiced to black people. I think they can influence
Walk
individual
over.
black people. But let me say this: I look at racism as a system.
Yeah.
I think context matters in this situation here. So, because when you look at it like this, when you just break, can a black person be racist? Yes. Can a black person be racist in America? I don't really know. Think about it. How does a black person being racist in America benefits a black person?
That's my point.
Think about it. How, if I'm gonna be racist in America, how can I get ahead as being, I'm gonna set out to be a black racist?
But getting ahead isn't the criteria to be racist.
But racism, that's where it starts at though, bro. Like it's like one of the main engines.
So, all right, so we're going to use different words. What you're basically saying is that in order to be racist, you can only be white in the United States.
I'm just saying the impact is bigger. So the judgment around what it is, none of it's right, but the impact is widely different.
At Taylor Brands, we help people turn ideas into businesses by making the process of starting a business into something easy. And
Okay,
even
I haven't
fun.
seen
Here's
this
how it
one.
works. You start by writing down your business name. Taylor
Yeah?
will then ask you some questions so it can better understand your business and make
Oh,
the
that's
best
crazy.
decisions in order to launch and scale it successfully. Give Taylor a few seconds to compute all the data and
okay. Oh, snap my fingers, bro. God nigga.
Pay black people reparations.
Yeah.
Should pay black people.
Because then somebody did this.
2, 1, go.
Yeah. Cause somebody literally just some country. Hold on. Some country just did this. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Hold on. I thought somebody did this already. Was it this? Germany pays $1 billion to reparations to African country. When the walls more than 60 ago, Germany admitted that its troops murdered tens of thousands to push that white supremacy between 1904 before there was Nazi Germany's following defending their homes from being taken over. The German Empire was forced in 2004. 100 years later, possible incident that tried to force them. Today, Germany will pay 1.1 billion euros or 1.3 billion in developing projects and restructure as just of yeah. I say yes sir to that, bro. I say yes fucking sir to that, bro. Like everybody else doing it, why can't you? Everybody else doing it. Like what is going on?
I will say though, it's not just black people. U.S. owes a lot of people money.
The U.S. doesn't exist without black African Americans in every state.
I'd like to correct it though. I think something should be done for the descendants of slaves.
That's
Okay.
why I was like, I want
take
them
it
to
as
speak
Black
more.
Americans. I take it as Black Americans.
Yeah, because I feel like my family just got here in the 70s. So like, do I feel like I deserve what a person deserves whose family has literally been forced into slavery? No.
Well, the question you asked was a good question.
Yeah.
Do you deserve? I think yes. But how much do you deserve in comparison to others with longer history here? That's the next question.
Why does a recent immigrant from Africa that came maybe 10 years
they have
ago
to deal
deserve
with
money?
There is systemic oppression still happening today. So they're still impacted. It may not be the same degree, but they're still impacted. And reparation for me doesn't mean here's $5 or here's $1 million, one individual black person. It means what are we doing to repair the community that we have disenfranchised in our society? That's all.
Yeah, I mean, anyways, I think reparations, the term to me is people look at it as like getting a check.
Right.
And a check needs to be cut. Don't make no mistake about that. A check needs to be cut because the wealth of this country
It's built.
was stolen from our labor, bro.
Yeah, it was
So,
built.
and
We
don't
built.
think because you
Built
African,
this.
You don't deserve none of that either. They did a number on Africans as well.
Police target black men and women. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. Golly, bro. Golly, bro. 3 years later and nothing changed. What the fuck is that, bro? What is that? 3 nigga. I mean, shit. Of course, nothing gonna change. We've been here for 400 plus fucking years, bro. But it's just crazy. It's crazy how we've been talking about the same shit and nothing really changed. Oh wait, are these all the same? Oh, it is. Is that okay? So it's him. It's him. It's her. It's him and it's him. Them two didn't come back, or they probably just I don't know. You feel me? That's fucking wild, bro. Like nigga, damn.
You know, I like Law and Order. I like safety.
Me too. That's a good ass show. Law and Order, bro. Wild, crazy crime on that bitch.
And I do think, for the most part, a lot of the police throughout the country do it to serve their communities. But you know, the last 2 years has really showed me that, like, you know, we have a lot of problems, and it's not. You know, it was emotional for me as well, especially after you know, the George Floyd incident. But that wasn't even the only one. There's so many, and it got to the point where, you know, I started to really.
You had to
ask
really
myself,
look,
like,
bro.
You know, how can you get law and order and safety, and still respect police, but at the same
But
time,
them the same niggas that's killing you. Crazy.
It's hard. I mean, I don't know what to
Fucking
do.
crazy.
I don't think any of us really have the solution.
It was created to monitor the minority in the group. Back in the day, it was the Irish, it was Italians, and so it's ingrained into the system of policing. And that's the problem. I think we have to reframe what policing is now. And until we do that, it will always be targeting people of color because that's what it was created to do.
Big facts.
Things for me, like the phrasing of it is police, and that's a big term, right? That means it's not an individual person we're talking about. We're talking about an institution. We're talking about all the people within that institution. The system, the institution is protecting the individuals who have targeted people of color, and we see them doing that because the ones that get caught in media, it's not the first infraction. So that means there were individuals who were aware of what happened, either being a partner in the car with them or on the streets with them, or a supervisor or whoever it may be, who allowed them to go back on the street in the same manner that they were before and continue doing the same thing.
The institution makes money from the targeting of Yep.
Big facts, big facts.
You can easily train yourself to listen faster.
Oh, you got me.
To
Nah.
listen fast, you can.
I hate that, like,
Prison get,
the way
you know,
you talk in my ear.
You got to look at the prison industrial complex here too in the U.S. That's huge.
Yes,
business.
yes,
So if you look
yes,
at
bro.
a
It's
group of
all
citizens
connected. That
have
shit go
been
crazy.
perceived as no value having to society or whatever. Okay, boom. We're gonna push them. We're gonna pipeline them into that system.
But also you have to remember that like almost 20% of murders is us. And like we're the victims of a lot of crime, right? And so
20%
we're
of
also
murders
the
is us?
beneficiaries
Black people?
of some of the protections that do happen. And so it hurts us to have like
In America? Because 20 over 80% ain't shit.
action or
That ain't shit.
We're not saying abolish all forms of protection, right? We're saying we need to reframe what that protection looks like so that we can feel safe. Because we don't, even though people say the statistics are saying we're safer on the statistics, but really does the community feel safer?
What did you all think about Derek Chauvin's guilty verdict?
I feel like it's still performative in some ways. Like, cool, all right, there's that verdict. There's still probably going to be a video tomorrow of somebody else. So it doesn't feel like it moves the needle very much when it's just one very high-profile case. Something needs to change for those people who are supposed to be our protectors to actually protect us. And I do want to say that you said something about like we're the ones who do the most crime or something like that.
No,
or
so we're
we said
victims.
we're the most victims. Yeah, and it's like, why are we victims all the time? Why are
Oh, okay, you right. You right. I had got that fucked up too. I thought you said like we did the crimes, but no, we're 20% of I guess all the people that they that's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I'm pretty sure our locked up percent is even way more too. You feel me?
Are we getting sentenced for certain offenses more heavily than other races? Like there's
the prison need customers.
exactly, and it's customers too. It's not just prisoners.
Number one
You're
customer.
saying that we're victims, we're getting killed and robbed and hurt we're getting hurt.
But why?
Not because I think
But
that
why
has
are
nothing
we?
to do with the prison.
No, it does. There's research that says impoverished communities have more crime. It's not because they enjoy crime more. It's because they're impoverished. It's because they need money. They need to survive. And so there's a cycle that leads. There's a cycle of prison, which means less education, which means less income, which means smaller money coming to your community, which means less education, which means more crime, which means more prison. So the statistics about our community making crime, yes, but why is that cycle happening in our community?
I am proud to be black. 3, 2, 1, go.
You better, yeah. You better. You feel me? Yup.
Change that.
There ain't nothing changed since then.
Glad
You
to
know?
have you on the same side as us for once.
finally?
Yeah.
I feel more proud of our people every day because it's
Hey,
another
man,
day
to that,
we
bro.
survived. Even the slightest microaggressions
You feel me?
that happen to our
We
community
getting there.
out,
We getting
and
there. I
yet
don't care.
wake
We
up,
getting there.
and yet we get dressed, and yet we go out and we do it again and again because we have the hope of a better future of change. And I think that's something to be very proud of and to never let slide. Always be proud of that.
Yeah, and I think the more I see people gaining traction, like in America changing to where we're able to make moves in ways that we couldn't before, the prouder I get. So, it might sound silly to be excited about seeing more black billionaires or like a black, I think Miss America, Miss USA, and Miss something else. Like all three were black women for the first time ever.
I just want to say for all the people in the comments that were saying I'm not black, I'm black. Okay.
He read
A
that.
lot of people
Yeah.
were accusing me of basically, not being black. And I think it's important to remember that black is diverse and that we have.
Black is
different
diverse.
different
Black is diverse.
And so, yeah.
Black is literally the connections of a lot of colors. It's all the colors mixed together, you feel me? But you get black. So we're diverse. You feel me? We are colorful. Say that we're people of color. That is, that is us. We are very colorful people. So black is very diverse and comes in very large and ethical ways,
Yes.
And we're not a monolith.
Yeah,
We're not a monolith.
We're not a monolith.
My man.
Like every day of the week.
I actually spoke up over y'all this time.
Yeah, you let it know.
Let everybody know, black is black.
You gotta let it know, black is black.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, sir. Okay, I mess with that. I mess with that. Basically, it was basically the same thing per se, but I love the fact that you guys are doing follow videos. Bro, 3 years. I seen another one though. Ain't gonna lie.